rocking the place. Road Hawks, Matt McGill, Tyler Lyons, Andres Machado, Jamie Schultz, Roberto Perez, Kevin Newman, Green Valley Stadium, Angels Hot Home, Evan Longoria, Jake Patrica, Reese McGuire, Gregorio Pettit, Justin Grimm, Austin Hedges, Coors Field, Fairfield in the place, Steven Strasburg, bobblehead, Kobe, Keon, Chase, AJ, All-American Park, Yo Jersey, Ellis Alvarez, Hector, CC Sabathia, Stadium again, Orioles, Troy Scribner, Mundo Sosa, Mike Moran, Jesse Tim, yeah, I was up to 100 last night. Yeah, I don't know what's happening though.
I think they start playing that game like going through and picking out people with the, you know what I'm saying? People have been doing dumb shit, whatever. Shit fluctuate.
No, but then some people, like when I subscribe to them, and then they just unsubscribe from me. A lot of people just do that shit too.
Why?
Just so their timeline don't have a bunch of bullshit, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. Second in the league with homers. Jason Nunez got 20.
Khalif got 16 on me.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Hayden Gillis will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Skeeter Dirtbag out so far this season.
Let's get these pricks going. You got a man on first. Bring the slider.
From the belt, the pitch.
Bring the slider, B.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Just about this one. I gotta get called up good. Triple A next. The dude's gonna do this like simulate every time to make it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Gosh darn it.
Centeno is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Juan Centeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Accuracy is terrible.
You know, D-Roll as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating.
So coming to the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Base hit, baby.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rocky Gale. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on
no runs.
Striding in once again, Fernando Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-1. Digging in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul.
Come on, buddy, bring the slider again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Fry on the move.
Please make it.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So close.
Standing in, Ken McCord.
The center fielder, number 13, Ken McCord.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball.
1 for 3.
Stepping up now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
Who pitcher? Okay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Foul.
Just a little early.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2. Just swinging a little early. He might change it up.
Popped him up. Skaggs over to his right.
Swing with contact.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Juan Centeno. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Juan Centeno.
Drilled to the right. The dive.
Throw the ball.
To first. He is out.
Got him.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Good play.
Stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Digging in, Ken McCord. He got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, man. What a terrible play.
Ready now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Let's go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Peter Gillespie.
Third baseman, Peter Gillespie.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Dirtbag has it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So striding in, Juan Centeno. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no error.
1 for 6. Oh my.
Into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. McCord racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Oh man.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Rocky Gale, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Antonio Missions get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Julio Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Hackman hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series.
4-game series.
Samuel Rubin gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jarrett Parrish. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Attempt here. Ochoa is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base. So stepping in, Ken McCord. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Guerrero on the grass. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Step. 1 step.
Digging in now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Scooped up. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Rocky Gale the next to dig in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
He did.
Settling in now, Steve Chavez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back.
Why would you do that?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Rua. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The 1-2. Liner towards second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Errors are going to happen even at this level.
It wasn't my fault.
So digging in now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up.
Are you serious?
Centeno has a play.
Drop his head
Makes
down.
the play, and there are 2 gone now. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Frisco put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Welcome to MLB. Paulo Espino will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
High in the air out towards shallow right.
2-2-2.
Kirkland is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Skeeter Dirtbag, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Foul ball. A little early.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rua has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Fastball.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guzman moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
Whoa.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Fry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Sean.
Hit out towards second. Dirtbag is up with it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Let's go deep.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Let's go deep.
Grounder down the line at third.
Too early. Let's go deep, B.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rua moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag.
It's in the bag.
Ready once again, Juan Centeno. He went down on strikes last time up. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Back to the clubhouse. Cap on everything. Got another invitation. Get that cap. Still in second in home runs. The guys in second and Scott Hackman second in saves. Kevin 12, 2.5 games behind.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Division rivals do battle. Next. Richard Comstock gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you could tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2 to 1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Montag is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Oh, he's so close.
Here's the 0-2. Now attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Bring the cutter, again. Bring that cutter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run.
That's what I'm talking about.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
put it right
He
in my
saw a
sweet
few
spot.
balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Rack.
Coming to the plate again, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Just late. Just late, huh?
Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Got me an RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Leroy Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Caesar at second, Dirtbag on at first with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Antonio's out in front. Ready for another chance. Andres Gomez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
See if we could.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Dirtbag. Cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Shout out to everybody that's watching. You know what I'm talking about?
Striding into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Drop your names, like these shout-outs. Friday shit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Give me that.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Get out of there. And that's a home run. Number 2 for the night.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Chasing that leader.
So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers are.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vaughn Sherman, who singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move in our innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some bait and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Manuel Castro.
Manuel Castro.
Come on, Manuel.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time.
This one's in the bag.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Skeeter Dirtbag. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Dirtbag takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. They extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Yes, he does need oxygen on.
Into the box now, Vaughn Sherman. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Vaughn Sherman.
Come on, bro.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up. That wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion
2 home runs. Got me inside the park
for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. The San Antonio Missions took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Richard Comstock takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
4 for 5.
Willie Delgado slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the...
We keep going looking for win.
Kyle Lloyd, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Get to your 7th win.
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Vaughn Sherman. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Now a look and a throwback to second. Green on second. Bernard at first with no outs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense.
Now at the plate, Manuel Castro, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit ball to second. Dirtbag comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute.
Striding in, Robbie Green, and their runners at the corners now.
Runners at the corners.
On the ground out to second. Scooped up, flips it underhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Let's go 20 pitches. See if we could get something there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ortega has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Thought I had it. Thought I had that one. Did not.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Vaughn Sherman.
Designated hitter, Vaughn Sherman.
A changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I think I understand enough. When you preload your throw
into the box now, Manuel Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ortega leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Bullseye. So it's like dots.
Towards second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robbie Green. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. This one hard the other way. Scooped up, and a glove flip for 1. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1.
Still tied.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Come on, bring that change up again. Sometime more earlier. Bring it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
I'm going to try to come heat up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, get it back.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
That's right.
In now, Rocky Gale. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
He got struck out.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Chavez. He singled his last time up. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Joseph.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that. Now batting, Skeeter Dirtbag, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
It better be.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
3 balls, 1 strike. Walk him. Please walk him. Kenny the Jet.
Popped him up. Green moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Drop it.
Montag will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
I don't think we're going to win this one,
fellas. I
fellas.
think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Getting a lot of requests for Grand Theft Auto.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well.
How can you do that?
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge.
Demand for a contract to negotiate with see to it that you get what you want. It makes sense.
Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business.
That would be okay.
And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Let me check something real quick. We got back grips. Contact. I need that power to go up.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
How are we gonna make it to the postseason? I would love to see that. We're in third.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first.
We gotta beat this team.
Ron Woodson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. McCord moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
2-8.
Digging in, Hans Gutu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ochoa is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Coming to the plate now, Ken McCord. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's got it. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's too fast.
Stepping into the box, Jared Parrish. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jared Parrish.
Double play ball to second. 4. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out. Standing in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Second baseman.
Rivet.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Contact swing.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the run will score from second. Is now it's a 3-0 game.
Good to get that RBI, bro.
So striding forward now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Fry. And that's the third out. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a... Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right here, turn 2.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, barehanded for one, on to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Good stuff right there.
At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Second baseman.
Bring this curve.
Dirtbag.
From the stretch. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Guzman is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Matthew Skaggs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things that I like to do from the left side is
bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. San Antonio took the lead in the second inning and rode. Welcome into this presentation. Richard Comstock will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. So coming to the plate, Sean Fry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean
The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Bro. Throw the ball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Almost was an error.
Now in the box, Matthew Skaggs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1.
Right here, Skaggy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dirtbag takes it in. And quickly, there are 2 away.
You see that? Yeah, man. 2 times the boost.
Standing in, Skeeter Dirtbag. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Dirtbag.
That's what I'm talking about.
First pitch coming, here it is. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Just early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
On our lineup. Come on, manager, tell me the deal. Rocky Gale.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Rocky Gale batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
Man, I got smoked.
Striding in once again, Peter Gillespie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Never.
Up on him as this is grounded to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Skeeter Dirtbag. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up now, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
It's a little Sheffield loop. Gary Sheffield. He uses this little archetype. Griffey. No, it's Griffey. I use Griffey.
Line softly toward the hole. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft left field. Nice job.
The 1-2. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's because I saved him. I saved you, B. Tried to take him out.
Now to the plate, Diego Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Eddie Guerrero's cousin.
1-1-1
for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
That's the ball.
He can even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
2 for 3.
Much better than that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1.
Stealing went down because I got caught.
The Missions
I got cooked.
took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
I got benched twice because I've been getting picked off a lot for stealing.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this.
The only way I can steal is the pitcher fall asleep on the
Garden State of New Jersey gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Bro.
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Well.
Stepping in, Diego Guerrero. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hit not all that hard out to second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Second baseman.
Ready now, Ty Spanos. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Centeno over at second. Guerrero on at first with nobody out. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Batting 7. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fry has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
That was a good controlled.
What?
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Diego Guerrero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To second, this could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Fernando Sanchez.
Fernando Sanchez.
Fernando.
Down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Ochoa scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Dirtbag earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
443 feet.
So a two-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Oh, yes. We're going to the Yankees.
Dirtbag will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Oh, yes. Out of the park. And we're up the bat again. Give me another hype.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Conservative.
Line drive to left. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Digging in, Leroy Ochoa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ochoa.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Dirtbag, the runner at first with two gone.
Come on, Dirtbag.
He's running. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Into the box, Ty Spano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. So stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He singled his last time up.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
I just need a hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Thank you.
Grand slam, baby.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number one.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The San Antonio Missions used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hank Schneider earns win.
Alex Blandino.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention.
What do we know about this guy?
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step.
You think, Coach? Let's do it then.
But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Hopefully next season. You know. Help me help you. Trophy earned. $17 or 15. Okay. We could get up there. We could get up there in the top of the standings.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight.
Always raining.
Chris Pacheco, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The lefty.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
You're not going to catch it. Oh, man.
Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side.
Leading off the inning, Thomas Irving, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stage, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this and get a big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Howie Bernard. He reached on a single in his first try. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Dirtbag ranging. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Second out.
Digging in now, Andres Gomez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Andres Gomez.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was
Safe.
going for them
Good
pretty
base
much
hit.
has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a
Okay.
row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Catherine. Rocky Gale.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
Come on, get there,
Bounce
get
to
there.
first. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came out the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Almost made it to third.
So striding in, Theo Dougherty. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Theo Dougherty.
And a double steal try here. But any thoughts of a throw will be academic here. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with still nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charles Chadwick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chadwick.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with
Good
that
job.
base hit right now,
Good
the
base
lead's
hit.
3-0 in the way there.
So digging in now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dirtbag is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Pick it up.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Smoke that thing.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice
Thanks for
pitch
tuning
down
in,
to
man.
the
If
zone,
you're watching, you
think
know,
you're
we
going to get a
got her on
ground
the
ball
clinic
or a
right
swing
now.
and a miss, and you
With
find
this other
yourself with a
team.
man on first.
Drop
Got to
a like,
regroup.
leave a message. Please subscribe. Tell your friend, tell a friend. You know.
Here it is, the 3-0. Boy, not close again.
Keep
His
walking,
third
everybody.
walk of the inning as that misses for ball
Keep
4.
walking, keep walking.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Let's see what he's going to do.
Stepping into the box, Theo
Let's go,
Dougherty.
buddy.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner's on his way to third. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 8-0.
What's going on, y'all boys out there, man?
Ready for another shot now, Andres Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
No balls, one strike, 1-on.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's good. Turn two.
Bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Should have worked.
Ready once again, Steve Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
That's cool. That's cool.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a control.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over.
2 for 4. Let's see.
At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Caesar at second. Ochoa at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gomez. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
8-4. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The rubber match. Bobson Douglas starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Come on.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Monte.
Don't catch it. Don't catch it. Don't catch it.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
21.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And it was gone.
Digging in to try it again, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
34, Carmen Zapata.
The 2-1. Runner breaks for third. Hit out towards second. Green ranges to his right. And that's out number 1.
All right, you need a hit. Bring me home.
Ready for another chance? Leroy Ochoa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Peter Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ortega ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Gomez is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 outs.
Into the box now, Leroy Ochoa, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There he goes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Montag is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Stepping in, Robbie Green, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
He's gonna bunt.
Green.
Attempt here. Ochoa loves it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Peter Dirtbag will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Fouled off. Joseph stands at second with 2 gone.
Just early. Oh, he might come with the sweeping curve.
Hit on the ground out to short. Tejada is there.
Hold it right
in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half. Next will be the designated hitter, Vaughn Sherman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the error winds up not.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Career average, single game best, 3 runs.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player.
No complaints.
A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips.
Change it forward, okay. Never saw myself in the
But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Okay, get me on the team where I want to go. See the standings. We in second, half game behind. Gotta win all of these games.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend. Quinn Katimer, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle to his right. Bag on to first, and there were 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their... Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cortez moving to his left. 1 down.
Thought I had that one.
Striding into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Skied into straightaway right. Kita has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He singled his last time up.
Oh my God. Bases loaded.
First pitch on its way.
Whoa,
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Nice slider.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Of course
The
he was.
0-1 pitch.
Just like
And
that.
a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Nice.
Into the box now, Carmen Zapata. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carmen Zapata.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Leroy Ochoa.
First baseman number 2, Leroy Ochoa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second.
Then run home.
Striding in, Octavio Durham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Octavio Durham.
Short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Skeeter Dirtbag. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Hate this slider. Hate this slider.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McGraw giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient. Welcome into this presentation. Now to the plate, Ernesto Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ernesto Cortez.
Side hit hard. Dirtbag. And there's one gone to start the night. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Now batting, Skeeter Dirtbag, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In the air down the line in left. Cortez on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
In now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Come on.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cortez on the move. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he's safe.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2. Runner goes
Hold up, right
for
here,
third. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. At the plate, Leroy Ochoa. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Got him.
Come on.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Rocky Gale, the next to dig in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ernesto Cortez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Digging in, Patrick Boyer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 quick strikes and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. There's 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Oh, yeah.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bunt attempt here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Digging in and looking for more, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
Safe. Triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Coming to the plate now, Jack Kirkland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to third. Bromberg right there, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Standing in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
I don't like that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around.
We lost.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game. Welcome to MLB. So striding forward now, Skeeter Dirtbag. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Give me a slider. Oh, bases loaded.
From the stretch. Popped him up.
Come on, what about
Bromberg shading to his right. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH. James Law took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking
at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Let's try another.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. McGraw is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Thought I had a good hit right there.
So coming to the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Come on, we need a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground, left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Oh.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Stepping into the box, James Law. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
James Law.
Gets this one down. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Skeeter Dirtbag. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Sosa on second, Dickerson on at first with 2 down. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And a step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left.
Thought we had something there.
Striding in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Oh, let's go deep. Let's get these 2 home right now.
Here's the first pitch.
Let's get him
This
home.
is line to left.
Yeah.
And that's in there, base hit.
Good hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping up now, Matt Caesar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Caesar.
High pop-up. Bromberg is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in
3rd out.
So here's
this game is not looking too good for us.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Right now. Let's go.
Front on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4-6-3.
All right, who's up next? Me?
Now in the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McGraw is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Pedro Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Ground to the right side. Dirtbag is up. And there's out number 2.
One more out.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game.
Let's go back to the clubhouse and see what's up. What's going on, man? What y'all up to out there? Next appearance, Springfield. Who is the Springfield? How many games against Springfield? Contact. Cap. Practice field. You need power. Really. Good. Power going up. Contact.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Some big wigs from my will be in the stands for a couple of our upcoming home games. It's a chance for you to make an impression. Getting some extra work beforehand. Okay. A little more practice. Fielding. Let's see what they want us to do. Did we get it? Yep. 2 outs, bases loaded. Crap! Ola. Crap, Ola. Messed that one up. 1 out, run on second. Two outs, run on first and third. Got him. 2 outs, run on first and second. What's happening? Oh. 2 outs, bases loaded. Gotcha. 2 outs, run on second. I wonder if I can get this guy on third. Speed 94, I doubt it. Okay. No outs. Got him. 2 outs, run on first. 2 outs and a run on first. Ah, I missed that. What are you doing? Who's he throwing the ball to? Oh no, runners on first and second. Man, looks like we got the goal for that one. Carlos Carrera. Three games. Bottom of the 7. Oh, they got me pinching. They gotta really...
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
They want me pinching.
Leading off for the mission, second baseman, Dirtbag.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Drop.
Gill is after it into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Richter will come on.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Minor League Baseball is live and on.
Mess up your...
Esteban Casto is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Dirtbag. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Medrano is there. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Stepping in, Dwayne Mullen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Goes right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame.
Oh, that's total BS right there.
Digging in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Telling you. It's my side right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Good sinker.
Into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they
just waiting on that one.
Another.
Just waiting. You know how we do. Number 22 on the year.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 22 on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and
just
it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Digging in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. Seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Gill is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So they load the bases on just one. So stepping in, Jose Gill. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Yes, it does backfire.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lou Boyce.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Missions took the lead in the second. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Hank Schneider gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gill moves over. 2 gone. Digging in now, Brooklyn Bridges. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brooklyn Bridge? Jefferson Bridge?
On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Eastman. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and frankly dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Settling in now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Feliz is right there, 1 down.
These left-handed pitches, beast.
Brooklyn Bridges the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Leading off the inning, Skeeter Dirtbag, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Need something, not good. Nothing.
There, 1 pitch. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Springfield jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked
back.
A coach offers guidance to a
Keep
developing
improving your
player.
throwing accuracy. Don't overlook it. Fielding the ball cleanly and with good balance. We'll put you in a position to load on target. You got power to go up.
Deanna, what are you doing?
Do some plyometrics, some Pilates, some Pilates.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tulsa.
Lloyd.
So striding in, Dirtbag, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
So we going up against the lefty. That's a righty.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a righty.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Brignoni over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
And the inning is over, but not as that.
So digging in now, Skeeter Dirtbag.
All right, we're gonna swing.
Dirtbag.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing,
Like
and the
that.
ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone.
Out of there.
A home run.
Another home run, number 23 on the year.
So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I wonder what the record is. It's triple eight, double eight. Home runs by a rookie.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Oh, boom, putting him off the boards. They should have given me a prize
Stepping
for
into
that.
the box, Luis Montañez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Up, up.
Here's a pop-up now. Dirtbag is there, 2 down.
Listen, baby, I'm a dirtbag.
Ready for another shot now. Skeeter Dirtbag, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark.
Whoa.
That tells me right now
Still dry.
that this guy
Posting
was
a
up
92
there
mile follow.
looking for the
Bring it again,
changeup in
bring
that
it.
last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Bring it.
Behind 0-2 now. Dickerson at second with 2 down.
Bring the heater.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home
Off the
run.
billboard. Yes.
It's
Yes.
a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game.
Is
as
number
this lead
dos
swells
of the
to
day.
7-0.
We're going for the record, B. I gotta get at least 28, because that's my jersey number.
Now at the plate, Andy Brignoni. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Andy Brignoni.
Now ball to third, and they could get 2. To second. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Skeeter Dirtbag will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as
number
he's
4,
been
number
dialed
2nd.
in so far in this
Number
one.
2. Falls to your change up. Some of the change up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
I just did a contact hit, you see? Yeah. I ain't really got that much power, so.
At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's gone deep twice in the game, making it 2 for 4.
New pitcher. That's good.
He's ready. Here's
Power
the
swing,
first
new pitcher.
offering.
No pitcher's throwing. Get out again.
Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Brignoni has a play. 1 down.
And that's the ball
Always
game.
nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. San Antonio get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Kyle Lloyd earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Salvatore Rivera was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show. And welcome, everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning. Digging in, Skeeter Dirtbag. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one.
That goes Skeeter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Crank that over the
Popped him up. Ooh,
come on, don't catch it. Don't catch it. Don't catch it.
And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tulsa's out in front here.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. The Drillers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Zach Neal earns his 6th. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Or is it offense?
Killian Bass, a Vermont-born pitcher, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Into the box now, Skeeter Dirtbag. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Most of the time.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Montañez is there. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd. Digging in to try it again. Skeeter Dirtbag. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Let's crank it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Let's crank it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sosa over at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Early.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Ready for another chance. Skeeter Dirtbag, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Though, so I don't get it.
From the stretch.
He just is
behind 0-2 now.
Come on, man. Don't straighten up this time. Man. I'm trying to let it fly, D.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Foul.
2 outs here with the runner at third. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is
really want to see that. Number 25.
Run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
I'm talking about right there.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Skeeter Dirtbag will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Come on. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
One away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Missions used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Killian Bass earned his 5th win of the year.
Got that K in the third. Achievements going up. Overall at 69. Playing Springfield Cardinals again. 17-27. Let's see if we can get a couple of wins out of these guys. Give me a second. 2.5 games.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Neville Mosher will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Mullen calls for it. He's got it one away.
One away already.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Come on, give me something good. Way better.
Zapata is off at first with 2 away.
Way better.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Keep fouling away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Come on, guy. Give me something good there.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Something good.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Turned on down the line. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Home run in the place.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eli Feliz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking going yard, even though that would be the best result. He's not a long.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs
Almost
on a
messed that
hit,
up.
no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-3.
Did he get on? Nope.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Look at slider.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. Swinging a ground ball, this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, That's all that matters.
This evening's game comes to an end at 5-4, the final tally. The San Antonio Missions.
Win streak is no longer.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Leandro Aparicio will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what we could do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Come on, bring it this way. Let's do it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gill looks up.
Buddy.
And this ball is gone.
Yes.
No chance to make a play on that one.
No doubt about that one.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Like.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Yep, in the water.
Ready to take his hacks again, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Good job.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
In there.
So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away.
That was so close. So close.
Rocky Gale the next to dig in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pops this one up. Eastman moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Theo Dougherty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Good hit. Deep hit.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Esteban. Come on, Esteban.
So here now's the pitcher, Esteban Casto, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charles Chadwick. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might.
And add one more. This is now a 6-0 ball game.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show.
Into the box now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He singled his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Wait for a good one. All right, I got you. I'm gonna send it deep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Feliz racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
You're down!
The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Now at the plate, Jack Kirkland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside.
Stepping up to the plate, Eli Feliz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball when we're still early on, but you don't want to fall behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwayne Mullen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the 2-1 sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Josh Nance gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Skeeter Dirtbag. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gill going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Got the cycle.
Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Now to the plate, Jack Kirkland. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Hang on, right here.
Mullen backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Striding in, Andy Dieselman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It doesn't look promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. By a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Boost.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Skeeter Dirtbag, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Do that again.
A wind up and the 0-1.
I like it like that.
Behind 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The San Antonio Missions posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Esteban Castro notches his 3rd win of the year. Leandro Aparicio, the slap with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 9 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors. They left 16 men on base.
Got a new item, Dodgers jersey home, gold.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish.
All categories. Game and a half behind.
Minor League Baseball now
and it's
on
raining.
the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the
3 games, all right. Let's get 2, at least 2.
In now, Skeeter Dirtbag is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
My first hit cycle last game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. No
got on every base, like a hit,
left.
and got a triple, the double, home run,
no
single.
Score.
Then I went for 5 for 5. Then I got struck out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Neal.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, Zach Neal.
On the ground out to short, reined in. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Now batting, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That's good. And all this rain.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here.
Don't play. Number 27. Yeah, B.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark.
Hit that, he knew it was out of that.
Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Yep, off the scoreboard. Should have broke something.
At the plate, Andy Brignoni. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andy Rigatoni.
Wind up and the 0-1. The inning as it's sent out to second. Dirtbag comes. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 3-1. Digging in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Second baseman, Skeeter Dirtbag.
They're booing the kid. 2 outs.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, nice
Way
fastball.
in front of that fastball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
And you know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Don't worry. When somebody gets injured, then they'll
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Come on, give me something good. Over the plate. High. Not low.
Another
high,
one
B.
sent foul. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Kiki Walker.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yep.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Standing in, Leroy Ochoa.
First baseman number 8, Leroy Ochoa.
Ready on 1 and 2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So a run on one hit, no errors. Skeeter Dirtbag will step toward the box here, and as he does, he flashes back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Oh.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Comes set and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off.
Early.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Montañez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball. Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. He seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
High in the air out to center field. Montañez is over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime. Well, just another day in the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-2 tonight's final.
Okay.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Antonio. Paul Fellows is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Second baseman, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Swung a little bit late. Send this out of the park.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Montañez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. To get things turned around in a hurry. Dirtbag scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Good hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Oswaldo Alvarado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Dirtbag fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the tying run is in to score from 3rd. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Money run producer. Okay.
So coming to the plate, Jack Kirkland.
Left fielder, Jack Kirkland.
The 3-1 pitch.
Who's going to beat?
Ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on. At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Deep.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
Number 28, baby. On the year. Get that power up against that lefty. Yep.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 28 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Definitely feeling it.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything. He can extend his arm.
Stepping into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
I'm swinging too early.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good.
Striding in once again, Oswaldo Alvarado. He singled his last time up. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, come on.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single.
Did we lose? We lost.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious.
Because I dropped the ball.
10 runs, 15 hits.
Oh man, we lost.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Another rainy game.
Presentation of minor league baseball tonight.
Hate these rainy games.
Josh
Guzman,
a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter.
Dominicana.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts,
Okay, we got a dependable
just
pitcher.
under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Lee Hu. Things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's the first out.
Good job, good job.
Stepping up now, Skeeter Dirtbag. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Oh, can we get one? Can we get one? Can we get one? Yes,
He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Montañez sprinting after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
It's going too late. Got a new
Time for a
follow-up.
look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
Okay.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers,
Standing in, Bryce Rowe. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands. If you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
that's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting
Going
this
on
baseball
anybody in the
back.
stream, live streaming, you know. Drop a like, leave a sub, leave a comment.
Now in the box, Skeeter
Dirtbag.
Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dirtbag.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Tavares is there. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded.
Back on deep.
Ready now, Lee Hu. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back.
Why does he have on the jacket?
Count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Don't you think that's kind of
Here's
weird?
Kyle Saul.
Nah, he doesn't
He's
have
singled
one.
in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A pause and the 0-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and he is in there.
Come on.
So that'll go down. Coming to the plate
What's going
now,
on, everybody in the
Skeeter
stream?
Dirtbag. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Tavares ranging back on the
he caught
warning
the ball.
track. He makes the catch.
He made that catch.
Digging in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Now batting, second baseman,
What's going on, Maggio 40?
Dirtbag.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Montañez moving in.
Drop it, drop it.
He's got it 1 away.
Oh, man. Not looking good for us. And we lost
It's
again.
always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Drillers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Josh Guzman earns his.
We need to increase the cap and the attributes. Increase that power. Fueling went down, our power went down. Can't make it to the majors like that.
Leaguer hears from his agent.
See what the agent's saying. At some point, you're going to be getting a contract extension offer to stay on with the Missions. Fact is, minor league money is never going to be a lot. Okay, whatever. Should I have for more money? I'm just happy to be playing. Should I have for more money? You can probably have for a little more and get it, but let's not push it. Just keep improving and we'll get you your payday eventually. I want the big bucks. I need that power to go up. Contact. I need that power to ball drills. Yep. What's going on, everybody in the stream?
A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Two-time performance games activated, all categories. It's our record. 29 and 22. They 31 and 20. We are 2 games behind.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second.
Let's go, Schneider.
Schneider will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big time hitter. Got a man off first, no ropes. Should I bunt?
He's set and the pitch. Popped him up.
Oh, I should have bunted. Don't catch
Centeno
that.
shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they...
Stepping in, Fernando Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing them. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Something good.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Drop a thumbs up, man. You think we're gonna win?
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left
Don't catch
field.
that. Don't catch that. Keep going.
Benitez
Keep going.
going back on it, and
that is a home run.
one is gone.
That's how you do it.
A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
I mean, I should go straight to the major league after all these home runs. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back home.
Digging in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Another one. I
Solo shot here to left. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Pitch to the big guy. He hits it out of the park.
Digging in now, Luis Benitez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dirtbag. Then he'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. So stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
See if they're going to pitch me carefully.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Benitez. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Missions rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hank Schneider earned his 9th win of the year. Julio Sanchez records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio. Kyle Lloyd, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Oh, this is something good.
Popped him up.
Pop up.
Spanos has a play. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Eibner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A throw behind the runner at second. Benitez at second. Parrish at first with no outs. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Not in time.
Leading off the inning, Skeeter Dirtbag, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benitez ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outs, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's
digging in for his second at-bat, Harmon Zapata. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here's the field. Spano charging this one. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding in, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Hey.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Down, 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 down.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Double.
So digging in now, Carmen Zapata, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up. Sanchez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Leroy Ochoa, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Settling in now, Rocky Gale. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
All right, come on, baby.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Eibner. 1 down.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
On to the next.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. 2 division rivals face off next. Miguel Cora gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We got to win.
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in, Juan Centeno, and their runners at the corners now.
Juan Centeno.
Come on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Leading off the inning, Skeeter Dirtbag, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Centeno over to his right. One away. At the plate, Fernando Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Toward second. Dirtbag has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Dirtbag. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Let's clean it up.
No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pena has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning.
Out number 2.
Into the box now, Juan Centeno. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Centeno.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Bag is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ready for another shot now, Skeeter Dirtbag, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's what I'm trying for.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Rough Riders.
Ready for another chance, Graham Elliott. Smoke toward the hole. He's got it.
Come on, throw it, B.
He gathers the throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Oh, that's slow motion.
Digging in to try it again, Diego Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Dirtbag is under it. 2 gone.
Dirtbag got it.
Stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Elliott waits on it. 1 out.
And that's the ball game.
Ready once again, Steve Pena. He singled his last time up.
Steve Pena.
1-1. Ball sent back up the middle. Dirtbag. Middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Fernando Sanchez.
The first baseman, Fernando Sanchez.
Ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no error. So here's the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Dirtbag, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 31 for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
6-4.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rough Riders.
Progressing slowly but surely. Current overall.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Let's not do ourselves in. If we sweep this series, we could wake up with some hope. Never say die. Let's compete. You got a sweep him? Got a sweep him, Pete? And 25. The show.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Solomon Jones, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Bring me that slider, B. Need that slider.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yep.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
Into the box now, Howie Bernard. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good job.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Okay.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom!
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Green. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Bernard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Double play.
Skeeter Dirtbag will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Oh, really?
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now to the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock on that big spot.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping up to the plate, Leroy Ochoa. He singled his last time up.
Leroy Ochoa.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Manuel Rincon, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Weak roll to right side.
Right there, right here.
And he'll get in there safely. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
That was so close.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes at the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Irving is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard.
Limited damage?
Leading off the inning, Andres Gomez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end. Off guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a great athletic play to get him, man. Striding in, Enrique Castillo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys.
Welcome to MLB. Into the box, Robbie Green. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Robbie Green.
To the right. He'll get to this a hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now batting, Skeeter Dirtbag. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Come on, let's go deep.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Change up. You want the change up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. In now, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Ortega giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Center fielder number 34.
At the plate, Carmen Zapata. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Standing in, Jack Kirkland. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jack Kirkland.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong.
Digging in, Herbert Bell, and their runners at the corners now.
Herbert Bell.
The 0-2 pitch. A line shot to third base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Howie Bernard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Dirtbag. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away from the home fourth. Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Dirtbag. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Center fielder number 34.
So coming to the plate, Carmen Zapata. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ortega is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Runner goes for second. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Why would you do that?
Rocky Gale the next to dig in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 and 2, here it comes. Popped up. Bernard on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits. So striding forward now, Skeeter Dirtbag. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Let it fly, let it fly. Let it fly.
Grounded to short.
Come on, get there.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
So close.
At the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind.
Okay. Overall's going up. Griffey the Great.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockets. Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Sent on the ground out to second. Dirtbag. Throw gets him. 2 down.
2 down. 2 away.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Stepping into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. McGraw looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 33 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Solo home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but it'll get too close to it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Law. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James Law.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed.
Stepping into the box, Skeeter Dirtbag. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cortez has a read on it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. McGraw is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Skeeter Dirtbag.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Number 8, Leroy Chong.
And the runner's breaking for third. Right there, and he is out trying to take third.
There was a glitch.
Stepping up now, Tim Bromberg.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get into this one.
And there's one down now.
One down. Two more to go.
Ready now, Donald Kida. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Donald Kida.
Ground to second base. This could be two. And a glove flip for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of. Digging in and looking for more, Skeeter Dirtbag. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. McGraw racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
All right, he's up. You're up. Good job. Good job.
And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Leroy Chong.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he got him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jason Nunez.
34. Jason Nunez.
Right to me, Jason.
On the ground out to second. To his left, Dirtbag. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in, Bryce Norman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Norman.
Toward second. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Minor league baseball. Stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Dirtbag.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up.
Something better than that.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup.
Batting 6th, catcher John Worley.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Dirtbag, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone!
I had to crush it. I had to crush it.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer.
Digging in now, Bradford McGraw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bradford McGraw.
What's up? Up.
Here's a pop-up now. Ochoa is under it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but digging in once again, Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
I think they got to test that man's pee, man. Definitely.
So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
Striding forward now is the DH, James Law.
James Law.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Pitch him carefully.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in 1 night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick.
Skeeter Dirtbag will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. McGraw on the move, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from second. Dirtbag takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Nunez.
Jason Nunez.
Ready with the 2-2. Out towards second. Dirtbag comes up with. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So stepping in, Octavio Durham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Octavio Durham.
Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
12-1 at the end of this one. San Antonio get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Richard Comstock with his 4th win this season. Andres Tejada worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please strive.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, Quinn Cadam, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run.
Another one.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
It's like a home run derby.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all.
So striding in, Rudy Priest. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Up, up, up.
Pops this one up. Dirtbag moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at bat.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Cortez racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, grand slam. Okay.
The bases with that one, his 2nd of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that the word? Who cares? It is now.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Tim Bromberg. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Football, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And there's 1 away. Settling in now, Skeeter Dirtbag, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Norman is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Bradford McGraw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good, so by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Skeeter Dirtbag will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
That's right.
First pitch of the at-bat. To the left side, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Number 3 on the night. Steph Curry with the home run.
So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night.
Skeeter Dirtbag will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
And now the runner's trying for 3rd. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they...
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Missions wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Esteban Casto earned his 5th win of the year. Quinn Katimer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this season.
Got 3 homers. Hit a grand slam. Kyle Tucker, left field goal.
A fast developing prospect has his first encounter with the media.
What's it like hearing that?
If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Check my calendar.
Entering the last series of the season, This team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
Only 3 more games left. Half a game behind.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball. Between the
Baseball. Schneider,
a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castillo is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 1 inning in the book. Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, let's bring in this tying run, man. Let's bring it in.
From the stretch.
Let's bring it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Castillo going back, still going back.
Keep going back. Keep going, don't stop.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 41st home run of the year for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vaughn Sherman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. At the plate, Michael Montag.
Number 19, Michael Montag.
1-1-1.
Hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
No runs getting scored
Home
up in
half of the
her.
5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-3.
Now batting, second.
Ready to take his hacks again, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Wall scraper. I gotta run for that wall scraper. See.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Sosa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He's hit. Good hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in, Harmon Zapata. He singled his last time up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Castillo ranging back at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Roll.
Home run number 3. That's what I'm talking about.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Second baseman, Dirtbag.
Coming back fastball.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, big guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see.
Still, a Minnesota-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Herbert Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Right to him. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
8-3 tonight. The Missions led this game from the third inning on and never. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The rubber
San Diego Padres could be calling me up any moment now.
Miguel Cora gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get in digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this, pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands.
Slugfest.
Into the box now, Andres Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
2 on, 1 out. Gotta get a double play. Thanks.
Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
That's right, that's me.
Stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch.
Bring it.
Line down the left field line.
Oh.
But this is foul near the seat.
So close.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
Drop that. Drop it.
Tejada is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Tim Fedorovich. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Straight up, straight up.
This is popped up. Ochoa shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Skeeter Dirtbag. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Oof. Just a little early. Bring that curve again.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line.
Don't catch that beat.
Ortega is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Ready once again, Chad Ortega. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, a tag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the fifth coming up. The hooks are out in front here.
Let's get ahead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Skeeter Dirtbag. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh man!
Got a home run.
Way out of here.
I thought about that one. Solo home run, number 42 on the year. 420. Boop.
Solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yep. The crowd goes wild.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially...
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Green. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
1-1-1-1.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the seventh inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound.
Now at the plate, Skeeter Dirtbag.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Change up.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
That's right.
Ready on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Skeeter Dirtbag, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. High in the air out to center field. Gomez is there.
Drop the ball.
He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So they pick up
on the island.
Striding into the box, Miguel Tejada. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Tejada.
Double play right there.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Attempt here.
Throw me the ball.
Good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Carlos.
3-1 final. El final. What's happening? See if he unlocked any new perks. Doesn't look so. Ball in play. Ball will be in play if contact is made. Oh, I like that. Mind control. Make the run on first attempt to steal. I don't think I should be using that. It's a botnet. 5 ball. I could use that one. Equipment. Oh. Oh, we did not make the postseason. The minor league players, sorry about the game. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, let's see what we can do. Play next appearance. Batting cage. Practice training. Let's get the power up. Hit the jump. The regular season has come to an end. Would you like to start simulating? The Cubs have defeated the Red Sox in the 2018 World Series. Plans for off season. I just saw you later. Robinson Cano going to the Hall of Fame. Ichiro Suzuki, Pujols.
Majors?
I don't know. We're gonna stop.